Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Here's my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
What's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good, good. Yeah. Talking barbecue mistakes, failures.
Got a doctorate in that.
Yeah, right. PhD in failure.
Yeah. Let me tell you, how much time we got today?
Right, yeah. Well, we're going to try and keep it limited, so pick your top few. But before we do that, man, you get a chance to get out and grill it all over the weekend?
Yeah, so my parents were in town, and I decided to do a white chicken chili.
Oh, yeah.
So I did that in the cast iron, man.
Nice.
Solid, super simple.
Yeah.
Really not too bad. Yeah, man, it was delicious.
Big old pot? Like a lot of chicken?
It was about a 12-inch cast iron.
How many, like chicken breasts?
Yeah, well,
I
cut them up. It was just breasts.
Okay.
So I cut them up. I smoked them. I probably cut them in like thirds. They were kind of big, so I don't want to spend the whole time just cooking those, right? So
sure.
Threw them in there, and I wanted to cook them in the cast iron, so then I could use the juices. Because like it called for, I think, 2 cups or something of like chicken broth.
Okay.
So I wanted to use like the juices from that as like part of it instead of just cooking them up and just over the coals. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll cook them in the cast iron, and then all those juices will be nice and down in there and stuff, and use that. And
turned out good.
Yeah, man, it was great. It was great. Even like the kids were at a birthday party, and Ken's came home, and she's like, "Ooh, Dad, you make some chili?" Like it was one of Cal's buddy's birthday parties, but it's like he has an older sister and that's Ken's age, and they're really good friends. So
okay.
Like, they always invite Ken to go.
Sure.
So she has someone to play with. So the parents came by and like picked him up, and I had the grill going, and the dad is a buddy of ours, and he's like, "Hey man, what you cooking? What are you got going on here?" So I told him, and then they came back and like dropped him off, and his parents were at his house like surprised like the kids and stuff, and because I'd asked like, you want a beer or anything? And he's like, "Oh man, I gotta go." Like, my parents were like, "Do you want a little bowl of the chili?" And he goes, "Actually, yeah." So
taking to go?
No, he just came in and had him pour him a bowl of chili real quick, and he just a little one, and he's like, "God," he's like, "Man, this is good."
Nice,
good,
nice.
Yeah. So it was.
I think we have that one on the recipe.
I think
right?
so.
You gave that one to me. The white chicken chili. You could go out to Burn Pit.
It's the one we did for the first year for the
chili
cook-off
at the church. Yeah.
Yep. So,
yeah.
So it's super simple, man. Like really super simple. Like kind of modified it a little bit because I got the recipe from my mother-in-law. Mm-hmm. But yeah, super simple. Like
nice.
Easy. It was solid cook. It was great.
That's awesome.
Itching for chili. It's been a little cold now. Going to make chili. And it warms up.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Well, it's always a good day to have chili.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't mind.
I'll eat it when it's 90 degrees out.
Delicious. Sweat it all out.
Yeah.
Fine by me, man.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, man, I got out a little bit. After we did the podcast last week, I did some ribeyes. Super simple, just over the heat.
Remember we talked. So last episode we talked about kind of like the different ways, like where you get it to room temp.
Yeah.
Did you do that? Or
I
no?
did, man. I did.
Did you notice the difference?
I did notice a difference.
Really? Did you really?
I did.
Well, I guess the science doesn't.
I did notice a difference in the cook. Right. So,
okay.
So yeah, you can go back to the last episode. We talk about leaving meat out to get up to room temperature or not. Mm-hmm. So these were like 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch thick ribeyes. So I had 2 of them. So I put one in the refrigerator, and I put that one on right away out of the fridge. I didn't let it get to room temperature, and then I had one out at room temperature. So last week we talked about how you get a little bit more of an even cook if you take it straight from the fridge to the to the stove or the grill, because when you leave it out, if you don't leave it out long enough, the middle isn't the same temperature as the outside of the steak or the meat or whatever. So, and I did notice that. So when I cut open the steak that had been directly from the refrigerator to the grill, it was a more even cook throughout the middle of the, and I guess you could say it's throughout the entire, right?
Sure.
So I had a nice little
kind of pink all over,
rather than just like a little, like as it gradually gets pinker as you get in the middle, which I found was the case with the one I let out at room temperature.
Man, look at that.
Yeah. So
who would have thought?
I know, right? Yeah. So I would say that I did make a difference. But again, did it make that much of a difference where I would probably do it again? Maybe that way. I would say I'd probably just leave it all in,
in the fridge.
Yeah, in the fridge, and then move it right over.
Yeah.
But try it out yourself, see what you think. Now I wasn't as scientific about it. I didn't have a lot of controls to this. Yep. This was just kind of that wasn't like testing the temperature of the steak that was out versus the one that was in, as far as like when they were out, before I put them on the grill. And I would say that the one that was left at room temperature obviously cooked quicker, right? Because it was warmer when I put it on the grill. Yep. So things you have to keep into consideration. Right, so when you're looking at recipes and things like that, make sure you understand, was this piece of meat left out to get to room temperature or not, to help you kind of play around. So I did the ribeyes, which is good. Simple cook, overheat. But I did the smoked mac and cheese recipe.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You gave me the recipe from Rodney Scott's book. And I just followed that one, especially. I made some slight modifications with our Memphis style rub. I used that in there. And then,
what kind of cheese did you use?
So I picked up some Star Dairy sharp cheddar. There we go. So I grated it. And I know, one of the tips in that is that, if you buy the bagged, already shredded, it's got cornstarch. So, you get a creamier mac and cheese sauce if you shred it yourself, because it doesn't have the cornstarch on there.
To keep it from clumping.
Right.
That's the whole point that they put it in those bags.
Right.
Because otherwise it's going to be all
clumped up.
Yeah.
So,
Which makes sense, man. I was like, okay, yeah.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. So I used that recipe. I did not use the beer.
That's fine.
So I was like, I guess. So I stopped drinking a little while ago, and I don't have any beer in the house. So when
that's why I sent it to you. I was like,
I know.
I wonder if he's going to invite me.
So, but I went to go look at Pick and Save when I was there to get some other stuff. I went to look. I was like, man, I'm not paying $7 for a 6-pack for one-third cup of beer. I was gonna text you. I was like, hey man, I'm gonna stop by and grab a beer from you, so I can use it in this recipe.
Drank them all.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure. Shoot, you have to go get another 6-pack or whatever.
6-pack, get out of here.
But no, man, it was like, so I put the video out there on YouTube. You can go look at it. The recipe's out there. I'll put it out there on our newsletter this week. But I did try the cream of chicken soup in there. It is creamier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really good. The boys ate it up. They loved it.
Heck yeah.
So it was a solid cook, as we say.
Heck yeah.
I would do it again. And I'm got to do a casserole for we do at church. We do every other month or every month we do we bake and we cook for the needy so I volunteer to bring casseroles and whatever. So I might just do mac and cheese.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Everybody loves a good mac and cheese.
What'd you think? I saw too. What'd you think of using the shells instead?
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good, man. It was really good. It was a really simple recipe too. Yeah. It takes a little bit of time to shred the cheese, right?
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah. That's probably
hand crabs, so you make sure you hydrate before you do this one.
Sure. Yeah. Get a good solid cheese grater. Mm-hmm.
But man, it was really simple.
Yeah.
I think the longest time took was when it was on the smoker. Mm-hmm. Otherwise,
and at that point, you're just heating it all up together, just letting it just hang out.
And you definitely don't need to do it on a smoker either. Mm-hmm. You just put it in the oven. Yeah. You're really just already cooked. You're just crisping up the top. Yeah. But yeah, if you're getting a little bit of smoke, you want to put it out there on the smoker or the grill so you get a little bit of that flavor.
What kind of chips did you use?
Hickory, buddy.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hickory.
Like
and the recipe calls for a lighter wood, pecan or hickory. So I'd stay with something like that. Nice little hint of smoke, but nothing too overwhelming. Because you could tell the cheese picks it up pretty good. Mm-hmm. So when we had leftovers, because it makes a big dish.
Sure does.
So you get a little bit more of that smoky flavor, obviously, the next day. So just be cautious of that.
It's delicious, man.
Yeah.
Good solid mac and cheese. Like it is awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of my like I said, I love using like the cream of chicken soup in there like that.
I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, same. Which is it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So give it a try.
Yeah.
Like Greg said,
It makes a nice big pan.
Sure
You know,
does.
if you use the whole box of the
the
I thought the cheese sauce, I was like, man, this is a lot of cheese sauce.
Yeah.
But then once you start mixing it in,
it's not too bad.
It's not bad
It's
at all.
not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I never thought you could have too much cheese, but I was like, man, this is a lot of cheese.
It's
But
a lot.
then when you pour it in and you mix it in, then it just kind of everything coats, and then it's like,
awesome.
it's perfect amount.
Yep.
Yep.
Like I said too, like I did in the recipe that I sent, like the original recipe doesn't have beer in it.
That was your.
That I added that.
Okay.
And obviously the Pop Smoke he doesn't
Yeah,
have.
he doesn't. He doesn't use ours on
Not
his
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Our good friend.
But
Rodney
no, so
Scott.
I was doing it. I was like, man, like I was just all of a sudden I was like, well, like a beer cheese soup, right?
Right.
Like that's obviously big here in Wisconsin. I was like, I could do that. Like,
Yeah.
just to hint to like that beer flavor in there and stuff. And it works really well. It does pair really well.
Now
Just like a
you
light
call
beer.
like you told me you use like a lighter beer.
Yeah.
For the cheese, like I felt like maybe you could use like a darker
You
beer.
use whatever, man.
Okay.
Yeah. I just use what I had. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have anything crazy.
Man, we're coming up on St. Patty's Day. Throw a little bit of Guinness in there.
Dude, I'm telling you.
A nice little thick,
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Probably.
Man. Yeah.
Just make it even probably creamier, a little malty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
that's the best thing
like
about this.
Killian's, too,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
a little reddish.
Yeah.
But it's expensive. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
awesome.
that's right. Like, oh, good.
Yeah. But and like,
Who am I feeding? That's the most.
yeah. When we do these recipes, obviously too. I mean, this is like us just playing. Like, I don't think I even measured the first time. I just kind of like because I was just like pouring it in, and I was like, okay, do I want it like a little bit more of a beer flavor to it? And like just kind of trying it, just trying it. So, it's anybody. You gauge it to how you want it to taste.
Yeah, I felt it was really creamy too. Like you could but I was like, I mean, maybe it could use a little bit of heat. You know what I mean? Like
heck
some
yeah.
jalapenos or
Yeah.
It's mac and cheese. I just did the base.
You could do some like cayenne in there.
Cayenne in there. You could you could put some jalapenos in there. You could put some bacon in there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Some green onions.
yeah, it's a great starter. Like if you just want mac and cheese, but then if you want to load it up with whatever you want to do, man, you can't go wrong. No. So I would
good hot sauce,
Yeah.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
literally, like you can put that right into like your cheese sauce as you're making it to like turn it up a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, you get some of that spice and it's just like
it's a great
like I
idea.
said, it's a great base, right?
Right.
Like like you did, you don't have to use beer.
Right.
I just added it to the recipe. So it's something I was playing with.
Yeah. And I was looking too. I was like looking through my cabinet, seeing if I had anything. Like I do have a little bit of brandy and some whiskey and stuff. I was like, would that work? Yeah, that'd be a little too much.
Yeah.
But I was like, what else do we got around here? But yeah, it is. So I didn't end up doing anything. So, but you could definitely doctor it up however you want. But it's a solid recipe, and we'll put that one out there. I did do a video as well, so it's out on the YouTube, and then we'll do a recipe for our blog this week. But good, man. So weather's warming up.
Well, like you said too.
Oh, we got another book.
I brought a book today.
Oh man.
So
you've been doing your reading recently.
I have been. So it's funny, like you said, St. Patty's Day is coming up, right?
Yeah.
So in here, there's a recipe for corned beef, man. Like, and it's all. So this book is the complete guide to smoking and salt curing.
Okay.
So how to preserve meat, fish, and game. So this is by Monty Birch. But yeah, man.
Monty, that's a solid name.
Yeah.
I love it.
Look at these pictures too, man. Like, just like there's nothing edited. Like, it's awesome. Like this.
Dude, this is our style.
This is like you can see this
Literally,
hand and stuff in here. Like I thought it was super cool.
Yeah.
Just a good book. Man.
Down and dirty.
Yeah.
Nothing
Like,
fancy.
But yeah, just like super simple. And I wanted to ask you too. Like, so they have like some of these recipes, for curing salt. So like there's like Morton salt tender quick. Like, have you ever used a curing salt on anything?
I've gotten some.
Have you? What do you?
Because when I was using sausages, like when I was doing the sausages
Sure.
and stuff like that, I picked up some curing salt for that.
Okay.
But a lot of this stuff already comes pre-cured.
Yep.
So we really don't need it. But no, I haven't really experimented much with it.
Okay. So like this, like you're literally just taking a brisket.
Yeah.
You're taking a brisket.
And curing it.
You're curing it and stuff, and like.
So let's talk. Like, I know we want to get into some fails here soon,
do.
but so curing, like, what is like the process of that? What's that mean?
Just breaking it down.
So the cure is very heavy salt based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've ever had corned beef, you know, you know what it is.
You're drawing the moisture out of it, right, to help preserve it.
Yeah. So like this, like they have this traditional corned beef right here, and it's like, 25 pounds of beef, 3 pounds of pickling or canning salt, 2 cups sugar, 1 tablespoon baking soda, and then like that's
it.
That was it. And then you get into a little bit more too, where kind of like your deli style corned beef and stuff like that, and that one they're using it's a 4 to 6 pound brisket, 5 tablespoons of Morton Tender Quick or Morton Sugar Cure plain mix, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 tablespoon ground black pepper, a teaspoon ground paprika, a teaspoon ground bay leaves, and a teaspoon ground allspice, and then half a teaspoon of garlic powder.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then they get into like pastrami, and then like in that one they're using kind of same stuff, man, like peppercorns, crushed coriander, mustard seed, crushed red pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder.
Okay.
Delicious, man.
Yeah.
So, but like, they recommend, like, when you're doing this cure, like 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 days before you're going to cook.
And you got to do it now.
That's why I wanted to bring it up. That's why I wanted to bring it up. We got a schedule for the podcast. Yeah.
And then you're coming prepared with books.
2025.
What is going on?
2025 is the year.
Man, it just took us 4 years, huh?
Something like that.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, so I was like, and then you want to know what happened yesterday? I was like, oh, dude, I have this brisket down in the basement.
Oh, did you start curing it?
No, my wife went and picked up a brisket, a corned beef.
Did she?
A brisket yesterday. I was like, oh, okay.
Where'd she get it from? Because
she went to Costco.
Oh, okay.
She went to Costco. It's like it's 5.5 pounds.
Okay.
I think it was $30.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yep.
If you got a small family, obviously.
That's not too bad.
Right. Man.
It's good size too, man. Like it wasn't like the biggest one there, but it definitely wasn't the smallest. She said, I was like, well, good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome. But like I was so pumped.
Ready
I was
to do
ready to do
this.
this. I was like diving in.
I don't think I'll dig through. I think I might have a small brisket in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
save
it
that.
over. But yeah, and then like look how beautiful that looks. Great.
Man, and then you just vacuum seals it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they just wrap it.
Wrap it.
Saran wrap. And then so they put all the like kind of the cure and like the seasoning on it and stuff.
Like you get it from like a grocery store.
Yeah. So like the pastrami, what they did is, they do their cure and stuff, and then they wash it all off, all the salt, everything. And then they put that rub together, put it all over there, and then they wrap it up for 24 hours.
Just 24 hours?
And put it in the fridge, yeah.
Is that after the cure then?
After the cure, yeah.
Gotcha.
So now you're talking like, depending on how long you do the cure for.
Right, 7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days.
And at least 24 hours before you cook it, where you're putting all the other seasonings and stuff on there. I got you. Man.
It's quite the process.
Yeah,
sounds awesome, man. I was going through this yesterday. I was like, oh, man, I was getting pumped.
It sounds like it's like simple because
not too bad.
All you got to do is mix the things and let it sit.
Yeah,
right?
let it do the work. And like the biggest
you're doing
thing
like
too,
5 minutes of work and you're just letting the chemistry do the rest.
Yeah. Make sure like you rotate it like in the fridge, flip it over every day and stuff like that. But
because you don't want all those juices just sitting on one side.
Yeah. So I
would say you vacuum seal it though. I was just surprised. Yeah.
You could. But
you got a vacuum sealer if you got a big enough one, I guess, because this is a pretty decent sized chunk of meat.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they're just putting it in like one of those gallon-sized
bags, and then
and put it in the fridge, and then just letting it. So
the curing process is going in the fridge too, right?
Yeah, you put it all like you're doing it in that bag, put it in the fridge for like that 7 to 10 days, flipping it each day, and then you pull it out and you wash it off, and then you do your like that rub.
Yeah.
So super cool, man.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
If you're looking to do it yourself.
Well, I'll put Valentine's Day's coming up.
I'll put that book in the show notes so if people want to go out and take a look at it, they can. Where'd you get that from, you guys?
Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. I don't, because we had been talking about like doing a lot. Like the salt curing stuff, like really, like I've never done that.
No, we haven't got too much into that. I mean, as we evolve as backyard barbecuers and grillers, I mean, we started with like basics and stuff like that, just learning how to do it. And now we're kind of morphing into, okay, let's get the science behind things. And then let's start getting a little bit more in depth, from the start of the process to the end. Right.
Yeah.
So
start playing a little bit and stuff.
Yeah. So not just buying it prepackaged. Yeah. Let's just do it ourselves. Yeah. So that's cool, man. I'm glad you brought that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. But I was like, I was like reading all in it. I was like all in it and stuff. And then She comes home.
She came home with it.
With the burgers. I was like, all right, hey.
You guys are both at the same
I was like,
wavelength.
Appreciate it.
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
Yeah.
Delicious, you know?
All right, well, good, man. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to, I'm going to go through my freezer. I got to go through there and see if I got a little brisket in there or not. It's been a while since I dug deep down in there,
Yeah.
So we'll see what we got.
Never know what you're going to find, you know?
Yeah. And I never remember if I use it or not, if I've already used it. So, all right, man. Well, let's, this is a podcast, and, we're of the people that are just starting and, their barbecue grilling journey. And, we want to make people feel like they're not alone a lot of the time. So a lot of times we talk about tips and things that we're doing and seeing and some of the challenges that we're going through. So this episode, as we're getting closer into the spring, we feel more people are getting out to do it. So we wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about maybe some of our worst experiences on the grill. That would, again, there's been plenty, but please just limit it to 1 to 2.
Okay.
So I have a few that I know of, but I want to ask you, like, if you could think back.
You're not putting me on the spot.
I am, yeah. It's been on the sheet, the call sheet for all quarters, so you should have some time to prepare.
Probably got a few of them just from the quarter.
I know, right? Yeah.
Let me tell you.
So what would you say, like, you're probably maybe your top one of, like, your biggest fail
So
from, at least in the barbecue world, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's two main ones that drastically come to mind, but one, like, we were doing like a golf, like it was like a silent auction, and I won like a stay and play kind of thing up in it's like an hour and a half, it's like just south of Green Bay.
All right.
And so we, like, my wife went, and then another buddy and his wife came too, right? And like one of the days we were gonna do burgers, and like this was before I still lived in an apartment. Like my wife and I weren't married or anything yet, and
So this is early on in the journey.
Yeah, and like we were out of college by this point, but we were staying like I remember, like, it was almost like a condo type, like kind of right on the course, and it had like outside had like one of those like grills that you see out at parks and stuff like that. So it doesn't have the lid; it just says
it's like cemented into the ground.
Exactly.
It's just like some grates, but you have some charcoal underneath. You can put some.
So we decided that we were going to cook up some burgers.
All right, and
man, we I had no grill at this time, hadn't touched a grill. I don't even know, man. And so I remember, like, we got just kind of like a small bag of charcoal, because we weren't really doing anything else. We just knew we were going to do it this one day. So it's like, you can get like those 6-pound bags or whatever, like the small ones, but dump the whole thing out in there. Ton of lighter fluid. And then and so it's going, and we got the burgers on, and I keep squirting lighter fluid underneath, so it's just flaming.
Flame kissed, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, let me tell you. And there's these guys watching us. I'm like, is this right? Are we doing this right? And they're like, yes, looking good. And I look back at them like
they're just messing with
it. They had to been just. I know I would have been dying.
Yeah.
Like, look at these guys.
But you've said that before. Like, you've went and helped other people when you've seen them struggling. So we're not those types of people. We're like, oh man, hey, this. I would say,
am I supposed to keep squirting? Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Get the flames higher.
Yeah. Oh man, they were like, I don't know. I don't remember like what they tasted like or anything like that. But like looking back, like just the cook itself, like what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like just, I got all these burgers on, right? And I'm just
nice.
Yeah. So that was one of the worst, like that
I'll say, like, kind of a similar one, but not as bad as that one.
Thank you. This is why you had me go first, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You set me
up. So we were up in Minnesota with my family, and they have at a campground, stay in a campground. They have some charcoal grills there. So like a Weber, but like an off-brand Weber. So it's a kettle grill. They got a chimney there. So I'm like, okay, we're going to do some, kebabs and some vegetables and some chicken.
Did you do chicken on the kebabs?
No, this is like chicken breasts and then, some kebabs, just vegetables, it was like zucchini and, some other things. So I was like, yeah, let's plan to eat around 5, and so, but this is very early on. I didn't understand, like, you have to let the charcoal and the grill heat up, right? Yep. So, like, I light the charcoal, and then I start putting the food on right away.
Right away.
Yeah. So I was like, why is this not heating up fast enough, And
did you have the lid on or off?
Well, I had it off initially, but I was like, man, this is taking forever. So at 5 o'clock comes around, not ready.
Not even close.
I think we were down about 6, ready
it's
to
not
go.
too bad.
Not too bad, but yeah. Like, again, like I was very new. Like I had got my own charcoal grill, so I was still learning the process. And like I didn't let the charcoal get up to temperature, and then I didn't let the grill get up to temperature. So like the grill was just cold, and I put all the food on there right away with the charcoal right away. So now it wasn't it wasn't lit and ready to go. But then I put the cover on, so then the coals weren't getting up to they weren't heating up. I was like, what is going on here? So like early on, like I didn't understand the process of fully, even though I thought I did.
Yeah,
I was still very wrong with how I was doing it. So that's because when you're trying to feed other people, it's like it's very embarrassing. Like, you think you know what you're doing, and then you get humbled pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like
you're kind of looking around.
Yeah,
and it's like every minute that takes past 5 o'clock feels like everyone's just like,
well, when are we gonna eat, Dad?
Hey.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Well, have some fruit. Yeah.
Soon. It's just soon.
I don't know.
To be honest, I'm not really sure. Hopefully tonight sometime.
Nobody's looking over here. I don't know what's going on. That's always the thing, like, because you're in these campgrounds and you got cabins all over the place. So like, if somebody's looking out, look at this jabroni.
Oh, look at this people.
So I just take some pictures and put it on YouTube and videotape it, send it to the funniest videos.
I swear to God, that's probably what those guys are doing on that balcony, just watching us.
They won $10,000 off you somewhere.
No, I'm sure they did. I'm sure that they did, man. Like they were just up there laughing, and it was horrible.
Yeah. Well, I got one more too. Like this is again like. This is one that's etched in my memory forever because it was like probably the worst cook I've ever done. Father's Day, first son just turned 1. Yeah. My wife got me a big old brisket because, our best friend Steven Reichlin had a show out at the time, Primal Grill on PBS.
Yeah.
That got me all fired up because he's always using the Weber. He's always doing it over charcoal wood. So got the Weber charcoal, 22-inch, got the chimney. Got the brisket now, and the brisket was really kind of my first big cook on. Like I didn't warm up at all. Like I just dove headfirst in the brisket because my loving wife got it for me for Father's Day. So let's do this, And again, as we alluded to a little bit, sometimes planning isn't our strong suit. So for me, I thought I had planned, but I didn't plan it well enough.
If you were thinking, you wouldn't have thought that.
So, I seasoned the meat. I think I had some like rub your butt, type of seasoning, the stuff that you pick up at like the local Ace. Because it was cheap, and seasoned it all up. And then I threw it on there and I did it, this is like barely fit on the grill because it's a huge brisket.
It's full.
Yeah.
Full brisket too.
Yeah, full brisket. And,
what time did you start this?
It was early in the morning, but still, I pulled it like when it started getting dark out. I was like, what is going on? Like it's again, like it got up to temperature, but again, like we didn't know, let it get up to certain. Then you wrap it and then you pull it and then you let it sit and rest. Man, I pulled that thing off once it got up to temperature, and then we just started slicing it open. And it was dry shit. The wife's trying to be, supportive and be like, it's okay, yeah. I'm never doing brisket again.
Father's Day's ruined. Great.
Yeah. So that was probably number one for me. It was like that first big cook. It was just terrible. Way over my head.
Yeah.
I should have warmed up with some smaller pieces that weren't that big, but this is like an 18-pounder, barely fit on the grill. Like I didn't understand air temperature flow, all the nuances of getting a nice tender brisket at the end. So it was dry. It was hard. The flavor was decent, because, the outside had a nice, because it was dry, a nice crust. So, but it obviously we've come a long way since then.
Yep.
So everybody goes through those, man. Like, I just keep looking like we've come a long way.
Come along.
Yeah.
Man.
I can at least pretend I know what I'm doing now.
Sure. Yeah.
What about you? Got one more?
Yeah. We did. I've talked about this one in the past, but it definitely sticks out. Like my parents were coming, and it was winter time, and I had this great idea to do like the French bread pizzas.
Yeah.
Like they're like the boats, right? Like
they come in packages, right?
Yeah. Usually like 2, you get 2.
Yeah.
So I think I had like 6. Okay. And I got this grill. It was like 500 degrees. I stoked the hell out of it. And like I had it.
There seems to be a theme for you here.
Yeah.
Getting it high as
hot and fast, And I was like, it'd be like the oven, So,
it's just like the oven.
Yeah. So man, like again, this was like this was like within the first year that I had the grill, and like I said, it's winter out, so I was doing it kind of in the garage, so it was really cold, and it was like these things were so burned on the outside and still just raw dough in the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Yeah. It was. I ate mine.
Oh, just out of spite.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think we ordered like a pizza, or so we got something else, and I was so just.
Man, it's always when you're cooking for somebody else.
Yeah, I was so defeated.
Yeah.
I was so like, I was just like,
what am I doing?
What the hell happened? I didn't even know.
You just
like,
question your manhood and your life all in one.
Like, I thought this was such a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd done like a couple of frozen pizzas maybe at that point. Like, frozen pizza, good, easy, not too bad. You just got to watch them, and these are not as big. And dude, they were just
big char bricks, huh?
Oh my god! But like on the outside, just the outside, charred to hell, and the inside was literally still just like raw, and I couldn't move them or put them anywhere on the grill because the whole thing was so hot. Like, it was.
Yeah, you got to go through those, man. You got to go through them. I think if you ain't failing, you're not trying, right?
Sure.
So. Everybody goes through those, so I think if you're one of those that's like listening to the podcast, maybe you're newer or maybe you are more seasoned, I'm sure you've got some stories as well. Everybody goes through their ups and downs. It's like it's like being a professional sports athlete. You go through your highs and then you go through some slumps. Then but you keep shooting, keep going back.
Yeah, I guess, man.
Yeah,
it took me a
professional athletes
to go back after that.
Oh, did it really?
It took a
little bit of time.
Yeah, I took a little break, a little hiatus.
That surprises me. Usually, like I'm gonna get back out there right away.
Yeah, well, I have a different attitude towards it now. You know, like I just
at the beginning, it was like,
I was like, oh,
this isn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute, just reflect.
Yeah.
But now, it's like I gotta redeem myself.
Yeah, I gotta get
that was a rough cook because you just have days, man, where it's just like I don't know. I know I'm not like, again, I don't pretend to be like a professional griller and stuff.
Right.
Like, there's just days where it's like, for whatever reason, the wind's blowing a certain way and the sky's blue and like the coals don't want to stay lit long enough or like whatever. And it's just, you go through like the battle of, it's like you're fighting the grill or you're fighting the meat the whole time and stuff. But then you have like those other days too where it just all comes
Everything
together and
perfect.
timing is great. And it's just like, what? This is great.
Yeah. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Never doing anything else.
So it's part of it. Like, I'm not trying to say, I would like to think our best friend Steven Reichland had those days, Iron Mixer,
I hope so,
whoever, like,
right.
But I know I sure have, and I know that they'll continue to happen.
Yeah,
like it's gonna happen again. And
that's the thing, is you got kind of go into that mentality like nothing's gonna go wrong, but then also you understand like, hey, sometimes things are gonna go wrong. But yeah, I think we both have that mentality. Is like, oh man, if this was a bad cook, I gotta get back out there right away.
Yep.
It's just
get
like
this one off my back.
You gotta, you have a bad day. You're like, okay, we can start over again the next day. So, it's just food.
Yeah.
So try not to take it too seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of why we do this and stuff. I mean,
that's why we share our stories.
Yep. Yeah, man. It's but that's like the fun part about it too, right? It's like those days, it's like that everything goes right. It's just like, oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
How'd that happen? Like,
I'm gonna do this every day for the
yeah.
rest of my life.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's oh man, yeah, it's a good time. But like you look back on some of those too, like I said, man, like I don't remember what those burgers taste like. I'm glad I don't. Like I'm sure it was just pure lighter fluid, like just trash. Just eating gas and
Well, that's the thing. You can always load it up, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Load it up with some
condiments
and some sauce.
Whatever you got.
Ketchup, mustard.
Yeah.
Well, good, man. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. You know, it's not always easy to be vulnerable, you know.
Those are seared.
Yeah.
It's like seared in the back of my memory. Yeah. Like, just like, and I've never, I'll be honest with you, like, I love doing pizza on the grill. I absolutely love it. I've never done those French bread pizzas since. So there'll come a day. There'll come a day where I'll pull them back out.
I hope you do it this year.
I hope so too. I think, you know, there's always a chance. I always price them up when I'm there. I always like walk past and look at them like, I know you. I remember you. But yeah, man, maybe this year's the year. We'll see.
Okay. Good. I hope so. I hope that for you to get some closure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might be on like one of those weekends where like my wife and kids are going to you know, do that and pull out like some steaks just in case.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand. It took me a while before I got back to brisket.
Yep.
Yeah. It took me a while.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, I like so many people talk to us about brisket, and like it's just,
hey man, Jim, give yourself plenty of time. Have some fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Do your research. Plan ahead, but you know, roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. I appreciate you sharing that. I think we'll wrap this one up. You got any plans for this week? Are you going to do some corned beef?
No, we'll say that for St. Patty's Day.
Okay, so we got about another week and a half of that.
Yeah, which is, man, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I want to do some, like, grab some, get us, like, kind of marinated like for a little bit, maybe like a day.
Okay.
See what that does. But I did take out, I've got some country style pork.
Oh, nice.
So I took those out. And I'm going to do probably just like some burn ends with those.
Sure.
Just kind of play with those. So
okay.
that'll be, I think we're going to do those today. So, let's see, man. I still want to try like the beef with horseradish. Mm-hmm. I've got some good horseradish too.
That might be good on those country style ribs too.
It could be. I've got them soaking in like some apple juice right now. Yeah. So I'm going to kind of go a little sweet.
I gotcha.
That could add like a bit of. I just don't know how horseradish and apple.
Yeah. Now you say that, I probably wouldn't do that.
But that would have been good.
Yeah.
Would have been good. I like a good horseradish, man.
Good get some spicy ones.
Yeah. What about you? You pulling anything out?
We'll see. I don't have anything planned right now.
It's wide open.
It is wide open. I got some of that venison roast in there still. I might want to do some of that.
Horseradish,
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I'll definitely get something out this week. It's going to be decent. Yeah, it'll be a little rain. I think we'll get some rain here, but it'll be decent.
Yeah, it's like supposed to rain 2 days and then snow at the end of the week or something. So.
Typical March here in Wisconsin. So, so we'll be at the Milwaukee Sports Show this week. So what is that, March 7th through the 9th?
Yep.
So we'll be by the grilling stage. So if you're going to the Milwaukee Sports Show at the Wisconsin Expo Center at Wisconsin State Fair, we'll be back by the grilling stage, kind of where they do like a lot of the activities and stuff in the back. So come and see us there. But other than that, man, let's. What are we gonna do? We gotta pick a winner for our weekly giveaway.
Yeah, what do we want to give away this month? March Madness.
So what kind of madness are we gonna go for?
Let's see.
Do some sample packs.
No.
Okay. Sorry, that was a dumb idea. I guess it was stupid.
We've been crushing it. I gotta make some more. I gotta make a bunch more.
Okay.
I gotta load you up for when I'm gone.
Yeah, so. I know. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What do you think? So we got March Madness coming up. We got we got St. Patty's Day. What do you think the people need?
Let's do. Do we want to go sauce or do we want to go like a rub? Let's do a rub.
Yeah. Let's do a rub.
How about? Let's see. Let's go with. What have we done the pop smoke lately?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think we did it as bundle.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, we could do that. Do some pop smoke. All right. And again, if you want to be included in these giveaways, we're doing weekly giveaways. Just to say thank you to people that listen, that subscribe to our newsletter. Go over to burnpitbbq.com, subscribe, stay subscribed, because you'll be automatically entered in to win each week. And we always pick from our subscriber list. So if you unsubscribe, then you're no longer part of that list. So let's see here. How about this one? Josh Smith from Nebraska.
All right.
So he's been a subscriber for a few weeks now. So
Are the Corn Huskers going to make the tournament this year?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
I haven't either.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen them. So, I don't know if they're ranked or not. So
no, I don't know.
There you go, Josh. Hopefully that'll pick you
Appreciate
up,
that.
man.
Yeah.
If your team doesn't make the tournament, well, then
Here you go.
there you go.
So, all right, man. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped by, who was at the Brat Stop.
Brat Stop,
yesterday.
yeah.
Got to hang out with Jason from
Jason.
Moon Dust. That was cool. It was a
Moondust.
good time. We talked grilling quite a bit and stuff, so it was fun. It's cool to hang out with him. So if he's got his Moon Dust product, definitely check him out.
Yeah, so his moon dust is like almost like a sweet topping. So
Yeah.
it's like powdered sugar, some cinnamon, some things in there.
Yeah, some brown sugar. Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah. Put it on top of whatever you're eating. Sweet.
He let me sample it on like a donut. Oh, it's
Wow,
delicious. It's delicious. So highly recommend it. I brought it home, and we're gonna do some pancakes. We're gonna put on some pancakes,
yeah,
I think, for the kids.
definitely.
But yeah, big shout out to him. So it was cool hanging out with him and getting to talk with him
Nice.
and stuff. And he's always a big supporter of us. So just want to give him a shout out too. But check him out as well.
He's got a new podcast as well. So
yeah, we talked about that, man. Like kind of tales from the road almost.
Yeah, like a vendor type of podcast,
which is like what we talk about a lot and stuff. Like how
we should write a book about
this.
All the stories he's got.
Yeah, people say to you or advice.
Yeah.
The free advice.
The free advice, the business advice you get from the random people that come up to your booth. Yeah.
But no, good time. So it was a good time getting to sit and talk grilling with him as well.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, good looks with your cook this week.
Same to you. It's get out and grill, man.
Get out and grill.
It's supposed to be up close to the 50s.
Yeah.
We'll be
we'll be prime grilling season.
Oh man, it's just
it's
here.
out there.
It's coming.
All right, man. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, take it easy.
Cheers.